ready? You's ready. It's episode 68? 9? What is this? 68. And boy, oh boy, do we have some stuff planned for you on Riverbend Springs. First things first, we need to get our Colossus. I mentioned in the last one, we gotta get to Colossus. So we gonna do that. Let's jump down here, let's find it. What we need is stuff to do sugar beets, and then some veggies, which I don't remember the ones. Peas, green beans, and spinach, I believe we did. So first things first, we need the harvester itself. I don't think we need 2.5 million liters, but I think 500,000 would be okay. I think that's good. The engine option, we also don't need the biggest one. I think the base model's probably fine. And I would like to go with a twin wheel setup though, so that'd be pretty sweet. Now we do have a camo setup. This also has toothpaste. I will tell you, it's got toothpaste, but I gotta be honest, the camo looks so cool. So I kind of want to just go with the camo. Let's go up to the top. Let's find ourselves that. We could go toothpaste tractor with that if we wanted to as well, but I'm not going to do that. We don't have to worry about any of the colors because everything is set up on its own. So there ain't nothing we could do as far as colors go. When we went with camo, this is what we get. So we're going to lease one of these for $18,000. Now we need to figure out what we're going to do first. The field right below the main farm is spinach. So why don't we just start with that? So we need to find the vegetable harvester. Right here it is, the vegetable header. Now there's two of these. We have a regular one and we've got an unrealistic. I'm going to go unrealistic and we're going to go with a 10 meter working width on here. We could go all the way up to 50 if we wanted to. But 4 is too little, I think, especially for getting stuff done in a timely-ish manner. Unrealistic crop guidelines. I do want to go with these just so I can see what in the world's going on. Let's go with red because that's going to show no matter what crop is on the ground. Camouflage on that too. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Also, if you forget which one's which, you can see at the bottom right-hand corner right below the Colossus logo, it'll tell you all this stuff. Actually, it's on the left side too. Didn't know that. So now we've got that, $1,800 there, and we're ready to go. Sweet. So let's back it up and rock and roll. Going for quite a, not realistic, but quite a tame version of this pack. You could go wild and crazy with it if you want, but you don't have to. And I kind of like that about it. Plus, it works with GPS very well. So let's go here. Steering assist. It says it wants to do one headland, but it's gonna take 2, I think. And it has a 9.9 meter suggested. So we're going to accept the suggested. Drop it down. Turn it on. It also has a unrealistic speed it will take off. I don't think we need to go that fast. Maybe 14, 15 miles an hour is gonna be more than enough. Yeah, see, this is fine. This works for me right here. And I'm not using any speed mod. Usually at the top left-hand corner, you would see like, suggested working speed right there. I don't have that on. This is just the way the mod works. But it makes things nice and easy. Nice and easy indeed. Back to it again. This is why these crop guidelines are so important. They show you exactly where the edge of that 50 meter, or in this case 10 meter, which looking at this field, 50 meters would have been way too much. It'd be 5 times what we've got here. I think 10, more than enough. 10, I mean, it takes time to do everything. And I'm cool with that. We're also going to figure out our sell point because I don't know where we're going to put stuff. Come on, get in there. There you go. All right. So let's run a headland and we'll see what we get. After one headland at 10 meters, we've got 28,000. Now I want to do a little bit of a comparison real quick. It's not something that I generally do, but I think it may give you a better idea of what to expect. So the spinach harvester in the game is 3.5 meters. We got 3.5, 7, almost 10.5. So multiply that by 3. Well, our capacity here is 35,000 liters. We've got 28 here, so it'll take roughly 3 passes around with that harvester to do what this did in 1, roughly. You wouldn't have to unload it though. And it took, what, a minute? Less than that, something like that? It really didn't take very long. So the Colossus is so nice when you want to enjoy these new crops, but it can be a bit torturous. For somebody like me, it can be a bit torturous going back and forth, and 3.5 meters at 4 miles an hour or whatever it is. It just stinks. Here's one you may not expect. After 2 passes now, I mean, you probably did some math on that, 53,000 liters. We're only 10% full because this holds half a mil. Yeah. So a very quick and easy headland pass out here. Let's go ahead and hire this up. Let him line himself. There it is. And now it's a little back and forth game. Try and get this done, and then our spinach harvest will be complete. So after all the field is said and done, we're at about 115, maybe almost 116. Yeah, 116. There it is. 116,000 liters. Goodness gracious, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Now, from here, we need to figure out where we're gonna sell the spinach. And I kind of want to do canning factory. Everything else is, well, not a sell point. I say not a sell point, not a production. So I kind of want to do canning factory. I think it'd be a lot of fun to do that. We need to check green beans, canning factory there as well. Canning factory is a production chain, right? Available. Let's go to canning factory. So we can do canned peas. What else can we do in here? A bag of spinach, nice. Jarred green beans even. And we'll figure out the sugar beets. I think I know what I'm going to do with those, though. Might be a hot minute before we take this over. I want to continue the harvest, or at least get it mostly done. So let's head over here to Omatana's silo and drop that off. Ooh, there's a main farm sell point there. We need to be careful we don't get stuck. Oh, please don't get stuck on the... Yeah, that was almost fun. This should work. Yeah, it'll work. Everything will be fine. We'll dump that in there. There is one thing. If you missed the last one, I bought a new loading wagon, which was very cool. If you don't know, this is part of the Lizard TARDIS pack. However, here's one right here, and there's one on the other farm. Why? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repair it, and I'm going to sell it for 57 grand. There you go. I ended up having 3 of them. I don't need 3. 2, yeah, not 3. I already had one, and I didn't even know it. Ugh, it's my fault. It's all my fault. All right, so that is that. We do need to get rid of this header, so let's do that real quick. Return. Boom, 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 boom. If you're curious what mod I'm using for that, that's the Mobile Workshop. Love that mod. It works really, really good, and you can do whatever you want, basically wherever you want. Next one's up here. Now, I don't remember which field this is. It is green beans. All right, so let's use our mobile shop here. Let's go to our Lizard TARDIS, and let's find ourselves a green bean. Oh, man. I could have done that with that header, same header. I'm an idiot. Another $1,800 later. We've got it. We'll go ahead and reset that as well. Perfect. And, oh, no. Don't unfold the thing. I think there's a button where... Is it the X button? Yes, the X button for fold and unfold. Well, there's an easy way around that in there. Go to controls, and then just find wherever that button was. Yeah, activate, no, not activate hand tool. It's in here somewhere, but there's quite a few X button controls. We'll have to figure that out later. Nonetheless, let's go in here, let's double check this. We'll still run 2 headlands, and we'll be good. So, we'll be able to get our green beans. For this one, we will go a separate way. I'm gonna cut into the field a little bit here, just to make things easier for us in the long run. Ooh, 70 green beans off of that little cut right there. All right, I see you. And spin around. So, this is, I think, my first time doing spinach or green beans or peas, any of these new vegetable crops, which is funny because the game's been out for 5 months at this point. At least when I record the video. And this is the first time I've done it. I just haven't felt the need or the want. I enjoy doing grain crops and stuff like that. I enjoy playing Farming Simulator the way I want to play it. And I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are the same. And you should play exactly the way you want. So at the end of our first pass, first pass, basically a straight line down the middle. Where are we at? That's not our field. This is the field we're on. That much has already got us 3,500 liters. I think that's pretty good. We're not going to be getting any money from the crops themselves, but we will be getting money off of the canned goods that we sell, which is nice. All right, let's see how much we get at the end of the headline. First pass is over, 7,600 liters. That's pretty good. And at the end of second headline, we are 14-2. Not bad, all right. So now we get to play a little back and forth game with it, and we'll see how much we get. So a lot less when it comes to green beans than spinach, but there might be a reason for that. See, if we jump in here and we go to a green bean harvester, it holds 15,000. Still 3 meter working with, which kind of stinks, but it holds like half as much as the spinach. So I think the reason being there's just not as much to get. Speaking of, I forgot to take the barley from the field that we harvested in the last episode, drop it off at the grain mill. Oops, drop this off as well. And we've got one. Wow, that was fast. All right, we will not get rid of the header this time. Not again. And we need to hit this one right here. Farmland number 2. This one, I believe, is our peas. I don't think we've done those yet. I still got to learn what these new colors are. But we should see the same thing here that we see on the others. So there we go. Notch that, and we're good. Ooh, the peas are coming in. I can't tell if that's a lot or a little bit. How much does this hold? 3,800 liters. No, not 3,800 liters. 3,700 liters. Uh-oh. Well, I wasn't expecting this. At the end of the first pass, we're at 9,100 liters. Sure, we're almost 3 times wider, or at least 1.5 times wider than the base game one. So that would really be like 2.5 passes. But still, I don't know. It just seems like a lot. I don't know. Hey, we're gonna get a lot of green peas off of here. That's what we called them when I was younger, anyway. After both headlands and 1 half pass, because we kind of knocked that out, we're at 19,000 liters. This is a good amount for peas, dude. Also, I think if I would have gone for single wheels, I could probably manage to turn around. And even if I decided to switch this from all-wheel to turn steering, that would probably be better. But yeah, nope, I didn't do that. So I think if I would have, we could probably make each one of these rows. But it didn't do it. I went with duals, and it doesn't turn as much. It just is what it is. All vehicles are like that. See, oh, trying to turn it. Oh, the front wheels just don't turn enough. It is what it is. So we're skipping every other one. It's working. So all done here. That is all 3 of our vegetables to do. So this is good. We can go ahead and start working on selling these. 38,811. So right kind of smack dab between the spinach and the green beans. Not too bad. I don't know for sure, but I'm hoping that we can utilize our big semi-truck for running this. Now there is one more field to do, but we can't use this header. At least I don't think we can use this header. Yeah, so I've got the vegetable unrealistic header, but we are gonna need the sugar beet version. And I'm just gonna go with the exact same one that we've been using. The 10 meter unrealistic red crop guidelines camouflage. Yeah, love it. Look at that. Why did I turn that off? I don't know. All right, let's disable that. Let's grab this. Bam! Please. Oh, here we go. That worked. And this field's a little bit bigger. To be fair, I'm not quite sure 500,000 liter capacity in here is going to be enough. We're about to find out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Let's see here. One thing I can do is run into the field. It should tell me. Potential harvest quantity, 113,000. All right, well, maybe it'll be fine. Steering assist, yada, 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 2 meters, looking good. Go, go, go. And how about we go backwards for this one? Yeah, we'll go backwards. So the game plan for this, because we've got our sugar beets in here, I'm thinking about going with cut sugar beets for this setup. I have not done cut sugar beets before. We've got a couple mods that enable cut sugar beets, so I think we do cut sugar beets. Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of these. We're already at oh, it's gonna be way more than 100. What did it say? 100 and something? No, we've barely done anything on this field. We've gotten that far, and we're already at 32, 33, 34,000. Doug, we're gonna have 100,000 liters before we're done with the first headland. It's gonna be like 150,000 liters just off of like a little bit of the passes here. Oy, oy, oy. I guess there's only one way to find out though, huh? All right, we'll see you after the first pass. You know, I wonder if it was giving me estimates just off of like the farmland 15 area. I think that was it, because here we are nearing the end of the first pass around, and we are at 86, 87, 88,000. There's so many sugar beets, man. There's so many. So my estimate of 150,000 liters off of 2 headlands was off. Not by much, but it was off by a bit. We're up to 163,000 now. This is the end of our headlands, so we'll now be able to go back and forth, which will be great news. There was a little bit you might be able to see right in front of us that we missed. I don't want to be missing stuff. We want everything. The good thing is, I think we will be able to get this entire field without any problems. I don't think we're going to run into issues. But I just want to make sure we get everything. So now off we go, running the full passes and getting this field done. I'm going to guess maybe around, I don't want to say 400,000, but 400 feels about right. So we'll say somewhere between 350 and 400,000 liters for the whole field. Let's find out. Well, again, I had good estimations, but they were still a little off and thankfully a little bit under. We are up to 425,000 liters of sugar beets, which is wild to say the very least. But the good thing is, hey, number one, we're done. Number two, we don't need this header anymore. We'll get rid of that. Get out and we'll go and sell it. I got the hiccups because I've been sitting here drinking coffee while I've been working. And we're done. Well, with this anyway, we're done. So what we need to do is we need to find our cut sugar beet mod, which I think I have. I do. I own one of these. Okay. I don't know how much that holds. 30,000 liters. But I guess we could just continuously dump things in and do that kind of thing and make our cut sugar beets that way. That would work, right? Yeah, right. This could also be a really nice time to take over the BGA, I think, maybe? Man, that's so much harvested stuff through there. So up here at the BGA, let's visit this. I think we could probably lease this. Can we lease this? Let's go ahead and lease it. Why not? We can at least, $4,100 a day. That's a lot, baby. Yeah. All right, let's take a look and see what kind of trouble we can get into with this. A manure can come up here, so that's good. We could maybe find a way to send it up here without having to do it ourselves. Silage, this is good. The thing is, it doesn't hold a lot. Like, I'm making a lot more than this can handle right now. So I need to figure that whole shtick out. But I guess in the meantime, things work. I guess holds a 1.8 million liters of digestate. Jeez, can I buy the land that this is on? I can't. I just own the BGA itself. Can I delete it? No, I can just cancel the leasing. Oh, wait, do we have a mod where I can put stuff down? I do not. But I think this BGA is, fine for what we need to do to start with. But it just doesn't hold enough. So while we're at it, I guess, instead of selling instead of selling directly their silage here, why don't we set this to sending? So we'll change the output from selling to distributing, and then anything that can take silage will take it. So we'll change the output here, distributing, there we go, and all of that will distribute, I think, anyway, over to the BGA, because nothing else will take silage. I hope the dairy doesn't take silage. Oh, this could be a problem, though. Yeah, it's definitely going to become a problem, because you can put silage in the fermenting silo here. That's a problem. Okay, so I've changed over everything back again. We're going to have to go delete that production chain or put something else down. So I don't know how long this is going to take, but this is what we're going to have to do right here. We got to bring this up. So I own both of these, and I've forgotten about it until just now. I've totally forgot that I have an X9 or a 9RX out here. All right, so that'll be for cut sugar beets, and all we got to do is, well, I guess it just turns on automatically and will unload automatically. So we'll leave that there for now. This needs to go up to the BGA. So I wonder if I can actually hire this on a worker and just tell them to go. I think, nope. Oh, I can't drive it because it's not in transport mode, and I can't put it into transport mode because it's full. So we get to drive up there ourselves. After that, we are going to have to take the barley, and we're going to have to sell that over at the grain mill. And then we'll have to take our vegetables and have them delivered. There's so much to do. And the cows have poop everywhere. The poor cows. And I've gone the wrong way. Oh well. Of course the train's coming through. Why wouldn't it? Still gonna go around. Well, the good thing is I got to drive on a road I've never driven on before, so, you know, what's the dealio, right? I'm curious, does this weigh anything? It doesn't feel like it does. 640, 64 tons? 1,000 pounds? What? Oh, what is it? What is it? I'm curious. 64. This weighs 26. So I don't know how to read that. I thought that was in tons. Is that in pounds? I don't know. I'm guessing I need to turn the tractor on up here, but hypothetically, I should just be able to dump this directly in. It cuts the beets and Bob's your uncle or something. I think that's the saying, right? All right. Yeah. Where is the X9? I should have just gotten out and got back into it. Where is it? Oh, of course, they're back and forth between each other. All right, turn one on. There we go. All right. So is that it? That's all I got to do is just turn them on like that. Sugar beets cut. They're filling up. Slowly, but filling up. Everything's set to storing, and that's going to be, I believe, just the digestate. I don't think we can get methane out in here. I don't believe a base game map's going to allow us to do that. See, slurry goes in there. No, slurry goes in here. Digestate gets pulled out over there. I don't see any PowerPoints, anything like the PowerPoints. Yeah, I don't see any professional PowerPoints put around anywhere. This is some plosives right there. Yeah, nothing crazy going on, so you could just leave this run info forever, and it'll be fine. I wish the upgradable factories mod was in. Oh, I miss that so much. All right, so it looks like we were able to dump a good amount in, 50,000 liters in. We got another 30 in the trailer, and there's not a whole lot more to do. We'll leave. I say leave these on. You know, it's not going to hurt anything to leave them on, so we'll do that. I do need to get rid of that one silage thingy. It's over here. This guy right there. So this has a bunch of grass in it, and it's got silage as well. We've got our trailer there, so I guess I could just utilize this. I did update this spreader, so it should be up to the updated version. It's taken me like a month to do it. And all I had to do was load it up and change like 3 lines of code. I've forgotten to do it every single time. We'll grab this. I think we're going to have to, I know, we're going to have to change this out. So this has got silage in it. I think I'm going to maybe take it over to the other thing we've got around here is grass, silage. So it did get some silage from in there because you can send silage to it. So that's, a thing. But I need something where you can't send silage to it. All right, real quick. Let's see. Can we dump silage in here? Ooh, we can. This is a good thing. So, yes, it will take it. But, oh, man, I didn't want to do that. Where's my other tractor? It's over here again. I'm so sorry. I'm still learning how to play Farming Simulator, apparently. So if we jump over here, you can see there's no silage input, only output here. However, for here, we do have silage input, but we need it to make TMR. But we don't need to make TMR here, so there you go. I think the thing we're going to have to do is put down another one of those hay drying stations, but maybe like right beside it. Best backwards driver in Farm Sim, best backwards driver in Farm Sim, yeah! One other thing I need to do really quick is I need to turn this off. Let's see, fermenting silo, chaff, enable watering, deactivate. There we go. It keeps made 114 liters of silage while we were going to the other thing. And I don't want it to do that. So we had to change it up. All right, so we're filling up with grass. Nice and easy. This is good. Taking a look at this one. Let's see. Do we need to put another one down? Or can we get away with it? It'll take about half the grass that we've got, but not all of it. So why don't we do this instead? I like the way the silo looks. We need a place to put stuff. Let's put this right here. I chose the no share option. Of course, it goes back to that again. Go back here. There we go. So yeah, it's taken us a little while to get everything out of here, but it does hold 260,000 liters. So there's that. There's our 260,000 liters. Let's pull it straight forward. We're going to dump it into here so we can start making more silage. Did I just call this silage? I meant to call this grass. I apologize. All right, so we're all filled up there. So everything else from here will go over to the little silo beside where we put our other fermenting silo. This holds 10 million liters, so any excess grass that we've got won't be a problem. Very simple. We can just put it all in here. There you go. And then when we're ready, we'll just back right back around the corner and keep getting it. While we're waiting on this, there is one other piece that I've totally, I keep neglecting, and I do apologize. Down here at Lime Station number 4, we need to turn this bad boy on, and let's see, turn on conveyor belt. There we go. I've totally forgot to do this every single time I load into the map to get the stones and sell them. I totally forget. Yeah, a little collector's thing. Can I have this? Is that not a collect? I give up. All right, well, there you go. Very neat. We just made $4,800 off a pile of rocks. Yeah, that seemed to pass enough time. We'll go ahead and move some more grass over here. 260,000 liters, and there we go. In there. That's going to be, I think, a lot better. We're not making as much silage as quickly, but we do have to maybe work a little bit more. So 261,000 liters in here. We will not worry about it. We will sell that extra, 1,000 liters of grass and 100 liters of silage with this production chain once ever we're done. So then while we're waiting, we've got more work that we could do. Let's go ahead and take over all of the barley. We have 113,000 liters, which we were able to harvest in the last episode where we used the next add-in. And I did not enjoy using it as much as I thought I would. I thought I was going to really have a good time and have a blast using the next set. And the thing is, that is not what happened. But it is what it is. At least I gave you some truthful information. So if you missed that, definitely go watch it. I think with the money that we've got, it's probably a good idea to maybe start buying the production chains at this point. All right, tip side is at front right now. Let's bring it forward. And dump. We'll go in here as well. Barley flour. Man, this was all emptied out. Goodness gracious. Set to distributing, so that works for me. I should probably turn on the cut sugar beet production. Let's activate that. Sorry, buddy. And storing works for me. We could store the digestate and maybe use that as some fertilizer at some point or another. Now let's switch this over to back. This is going to be the last dump. There's only 13,000 liters in the back. And there it goes. Perfect. So that is all set, ready to go. Now we need to do the same thing, but we're going to have to head to the canning factory, and we need to lease that before we get there. Alrighty, so whatever's got the second most amount of stuff, we need to put that. Oh, I have wheat in here? Where did I get wheat? I'm just finding all kinds of stuff in here. Wait a minute. Oh, this trailer won't hold the other stuff. I thought I modified it to hold the other stuff. I did not. Well, I guess we could put the wheat in the silo or the silo crate. Shut up, grain mill. While we're at that as well, let's go ahead and just finalize this so we can start getting silage sent over. I know this is a lot going on all at once right now. I'm very aware of that. Let's take this, sell it for $30,000. Yep. Oh, and it did not let me sell the products that were inside of it. Well, that's okay. It's not that it matters any. Now we need to take anything that is doing silage and we need to change it from selling and we need to make it distributing. So change output to distributing that silage. We're going to do the same thing here as well. Change output to distributing, and that is going to send all of that silage over to the BGA, which is going to be good. Let's take our silage. Let's go ahead and let's see, where's distributing? Nah, storing, yes. Activate the silage. It should start getting some silage soon. And I think from there we'll be all right. Got some more sugar beets happening. That's pretty cool. And we'll go ahead and dump this. We also need to double check and make sure that this is working. I never remember where the thing is for this. Around the corner, ain't it? Yeah, right there. We'll double check this just to make sure that wheat flour is turned on. It is. Everything is set to distributing and we are good. Including that multi-grain production, which I absolutely love this area. It's so cool. Is that that good for there? I think that's good for there. Flour's being made. This is nice. There is one thing we need to do, though. We still need to take everything over to the canning factory. So we're going to have to find somewhere where we can hook stuff together. I think I've got just the plan. Let's use some of Omatana's tandem or trailers here. We could use a couple of these and I think we'll work fine. You know, since we've been using the Titan stuff today, the Colossus, we could probably use a Titan trailer here. Base would cost $25,000, $250,000 for the next one up. We could go with that. We could go with a complete D-brand of this. Rear light signal. Which one's the one that I like? I never remember. Is that it? Is that it? I don't know which one it is. Tractor triangle? No. Camouflage? Yeah! Let's go, baby! We need 3 of these. So, lease 1, lease 2, and lease 3. Yes, 3. These are going to take our spinach and the other 2 that I have forgotten the names of. And that should do good. I didn't double check to make sure we have hitches in the back. We have hitches in the back. We're good to go. And why don't we use this to take them all? It's going to be a little heavy. It's not going to be too bad. Okay, maybe we'll try and go for something else. The hitch on this is quite low, and I don't like that. All right, we'll grab that. That seems to work A-okay, so that's good. And one more. We'll see if it's a good height for the 6R here. Still pretty low, I must say. I think the regular version in the game's like that too, but yeah, it's a bit annoying, but I guess it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. Let's grab this, hook it up. There we go. And we will open up the cover on all of them. Let's get our veggies. First up, we got spinach going in. Second up, we'll get some peas. Also, while we're at it, we need to find our canning factory because I have no idea where it is. Visit. Now, okay. Now, where is it? Oh, it's way up there. That's not fun. And lastly, we're going to have a journey to make today. We'll get some green beans. And off we go. Time to head to the top of the map. And this time, I'm going to go the right way, which is through the town on the left side of the map. Well, I can't say it's been fun. I'm constantly losing control. It's nobody's fault but my own, so I can't blame nobody. That's for darn sure. The good thing is canning factory's right up here, so that is nice. And furthermore, if I'm ever going to do vegetables again, I know that I should probably do them on this side of the map. So let's change all of these trailers to left side. If you're curious, I'm up here at the top. There we go. Got everything switched over, and we'll be able to dump them. But before we do, I need to buy the place, or at least lease it. Where is the trigger? Did I pass the trigger already and just didn't realize it? I did. Yeah, it's right here. All right, so we're going to lease this, just like I've done with everything, for $900 whatever per day. Sweet. And we'll go ahead and hit that. Let's jump in here. We'll dump all of these. See if we can get close here. There we go. I don't know if I could do a double dump or not. Oh, I could do a double dump. It doesn't look right, but it works, so I don't care. And actually, these dump out extremely fast. I don't know what he's got this set to, but there's 30,000 liters. Ready now? Done. Wow. It's like 50,000 liters per second. God. So we got some stuff here that I think we can return before we do anything. There's 1, 2, and 3. Got it. And we finally have our tractor back. We can also go in here. We see our green beans, peas, and spinach, and we can, well, set these up. So canned peas, yes, please. We also want to change that output to selling. Then we need to find our jarred green beans. Yep, green beans in, jarred green beans out. Activate that and change that to selling. And one more spinach bag. We need to change the output to selling and activate. And I think that's it. And indeed, that is it. I should definitely set this guy back to go down here. How do you do that again? Set destination? Is that how this works? It's been so long, I don't even remember. Put it there, put it there, put it there, put it there. Drive to target? Ah? You know you wanna. Yeah, you're not blocked by anything. And nobody's blocking you from coming back in the next one for episode 69. I don't know what kind of trouble I'm going to get myself into, but I'm sure it's going to be, well, fun. Hope you you have an awesome day. We'll see you then.